my dearest, we knew we would have to arrive at this conversation at some point. I really don't know how to approach you after what happened between us, but I'm here by your side. Maybe it's not a good time, but I know you're listening. As always, you come from your source, ever high and flowing. The depth you exude is beyond complexity. I know when you've gone quiet, that's the deepest you can be. All these years of existence, I'm aware that our relationship has mostly been one-sided. I'm guilty of that. I've taken advantage of you and I'm sorry. Do you remember when I was growing up? You showed me how to paddle a small boat and we would spend hours and hours until my mother would tell me to go home for supper. You also witnessed how competitive I can be around my friends. I avoid those mossy stones like you told me to. This was the first step of being a good swimmer, not to slip on the rocks. There were those warm and humid summer months, and the rain won't come, but you anticipated my visit, welcoming me in your open arms without any hesitation. You showed me so many beautiful places that inspired me to write poetry, novels, and even sing songs about nature and how much life there is around you. Secretly, there were moments where I think you are enchanted and even magical. To tell you the truth, I still think you are. Growing up was not easy, and I still remember how much I cried so many times at your feet when I had my first heartbreak or when I had a fight with my best friend. That is when I knew, in sadness, in pleasure, and in despair, I came to you. You have been integral to my identity, my social life, my rich culture, and my whole being. But I think the allure of gaining more and more led me to disowning you and trashing into you. You told me you have a lot of pressure. I could understand. People want to touch you, be with you, and have access to you. But you see, even if I betrayed you, I still see you everywhere I go. Every continent, every city, every kind of land, you were there to watch over me. I didn't know how much you mean to me until some parts of you have all dried up and died because of me. This year has been extraordinarily tough for all of us. The lockdowns were painful. I can't even get to be with you, even from a distance. But I hope this space we had this year has revived some of your spark to rehabilitate and refresh our relationship. I know that there's a lot of trash I threw up on you. Some suffocated and almost killed you. And these uncertain times made you carry twice the garbage, especially of those protective things we use against this virus. But the message of this pandemic is strong. I need to protect you more than ever.
While properly disposing and controlling items like PPE that do provide us critical protection.
Since 2015, every weekend, hundreds of volunteers join Afros to pick up the trash that has been strewn along a 2-mile stretch of the beach.
There will be a lot more children that will need to grow up knowing you and playing with you. Those animals that you give home to and care for demand your presence. The identity you bring to all the cities you live in are monumental. When you are in my life and when you flow, I know I am alive. You give me life and everyone and everything around me. Today, I'm writing to ask you, please give me a chance to bring back the value that I have long taken for granted. I will will do everything in my capacity to tell everyone how much I need you, to be resilient, be restored, and be protected at all costs. This is how much you mean to my human life. To the rivers of the earth, this is my open love letter to you.